The thing to notice for 100 Thieves, you see they've taken through B. They're going to work their way back up in the garage to join Steel, while Hiko's going to be coming in from the top. He's going to be pouring in that utility over the top as well to make things a bit more difficult. Steel drops. Keep an eye on Aaron as he's on a swing as well. Weeded catches one. He understands where the other player is as well. But Asuna and Hiko, Weeded good for 4.
He almost got an ace right there.
BCJ gets the last. Weeded almost gets the ace. XSET win the round.
He put that cage so Nitro could shoot out of that little crack. Was it intended? Oh, I see. Intended on the left side, but he got backfired because it came in from garage right here.
1, 2.
I see.
3 in a row, just in the same.
They might need to work on that cage, maybe. Actually, I don't think there's any way of working on it. There's no way of making it have a gap somewhere. Not gonna work.
They do now for 100 Thieves. We've seen XSET force up a couple times in situations like this. 100 Thieves not going to be doing that as they try to smoke and apply some pressure back from C-Long.
Yeah, you've almost got an ultimate here ready for Weeded, so they're just going to cake this orb for him. Try and get that run it back into the next round if possible. And already Steel dinked down to 10 HP, so not a hot start here for 100 Thieves. But Asuna all the way worked up through a lobby, finds a BCJ who's wondering, what are you doing here, man?
Eco's already pretty tight as well, and it wasn't the drone who was going to spot him. He swings, trying to get the jump on him, not able to do so as Weeded and Aaron get a couple of kills. Pure watching the rotation. Right, he's so good at playing in this spot. You try to cut things off, much like we saw Steel do in the previous map. But Nitro, who it was who blasted through, swings back just enough to take care of Pure and continues on his merry way as XSET get the spike down on A.
Some real bamboozlery over there at B. They were able to grab the Sheriff headshot, so at least they've got a frag in the round so far.
Last map or one more? Well, it depends on who wins.
Side of 100 Thieves, so
last map of 100 Thieves wins.
Exits any kind of weapons you can get out of the hands.
Not
of
if XSET wins.
The game. It's not a game that they're favored in.
No. And Steel, as is customary, finds himself behind enemy lines. BCJ not fooled by the fake teleport from Nitro as he drops.
What?
You almost expect Steel there in that moment.
He only had 10 HP, just falls over immediately.
You play with the new sound in game?
But,
I do,
hey,
yeah.
Listen, something that we've talked about each and every map, Doug, is how teams are.
So many people are so wrong, dude. Somebody said, like, I didn't know they were playing Masters. And then somebody says, no, it's seeding for Masters, when both of those are just wrong.
The spike plant, any frags that you can get to build towards your ultimate.
Right.
All that stuff counts, and XSET has really struggled.
This isn't Masters, and this isn't seeding for Masters.
One weapon, and that's Pure with a Frenzy.
This is to get into Challengers. And then getting into Challengers, you play that to get into Masters.
Asuna's also 1 point away, so you see that fight for it. Weeded's going to channel his already as Asuna wasn't able to get in on one of his
Trust
own.
me, this format is very confusing. It took me multiple streams to finally understand it.
Cross gets a good kill there.
You gotta be somewhat invested in it to understand it, I think. If you just come in and you try to understand it, you won't. You just won't.
There's Asuna's run it back. Not going to net a ton. It was actually Ethan who gets the kills. Looking for a third and tees him up, knocks him down. Aaron's left alone. Guess who's on the other side?
And a really, really well-handled round there for 100 Thieves. It was fortunate. Yeah. I mean, even from the get-go, we saw the lineup. There was 3 players over towards long A for 100 Thieves, just ready to be there.
It's not a hard format. I mean, it's just a lot. I don't think it's extremely hard. It's just
deploys the entire
just a whole lot is all.
Movement and even popping the run it back.
You got to pay attention to it to really understand it. If you just come in and you try to understand it like instantly, you kind of won't.
You know, we talked about the efficiency of bonuses and whether or not they're converting on them. Well, didn't happen there. XSET gets wiped. And you've, maybe some degree set yourselves up for
unlucky.
Oh, man, Asuna through the cage, finding the wifo. Already
unlucky.
An abysmal start here for XSET.
Get so much information from that drone. See that B is safe. Nobody even really cheating towards A link quite yet, but they've just been a couple of seconds too soon as now you see 100 Thieves. 3 of the 5 members right where that just was. BCJ wise to it, good for 1. Asuna's curveball is not going to tag anything up.
Oh, he's definitely getting this kill.
Now, the thing is,
No.
Aaron's in a great spot, but my gosh, if he doesn't look to the left, it may be a problem.
That was
Steal
almost bad.
drops. Now, Aaron's able to play back, stay alive, as they're going to try to fight through the havoc of the utility that's going to be headed that way. Ethan's got a res, but he only has 23 health. All right, he's going to bring Asuna back into the fold. Understanding where Pure's coming from. Aaron with a swing, a beautiful swing, as he gets to understanding Nitro. 8 bullets.
It's so funny, dude. He's playing like it's CS.
Pure's even weaker, so he certainly has a chance at it. Tries to turn around and deliver the haymaker, but not able to do it as Pure takes care of him.
The crouch spray.
And Pure just staying alive.
You can just see it in the CS players. The crouch spray over and over and over again.
Weeded and Aaron are both fighting at the links. And a very fortunate, almost a little bit of a lineup after a free kill and a steal here at mid. But a beautiful re-aggression here into A-Link. Nitro basically caught in a near unwinnable situation of a 1v2. Still almost turns on him and gets the second. And NT only one.
Is crouch spray bad? No, yes and no. Like, crouch spray is good. It increases your recoil and shit, or decreases rather.
Another big round here for 100 Thieves.
But
stop the
it really
advance
affects
of
your
the marching
movement, which
XSET
is kind of the
LLC.
problem.
Nitro finds the first BCJ, who back on the Hunter's Fury, man.
Like, if you're able to
Delivering
control
value
your
again,
spray and your burst
But the kill did get traded as we
within your counter strafes, I think that's more important in this game
Nitro
than
early on in his time
dropping to a
Thieves
crouch.
made a name for himself, at least in Valorant, by being able to.
But
anchor
crouching
the
could be good
site down
sometimes
so
because
well
it can like throw
by
off the,
himself.
like you could be aiming for a
Now
headshot and then the other
position
person
again as now
crouches and then,
teammates are starting to rotate over,
you know,
while XSET pulls off.
whiff.
Yeah, aware of the fact that while you're playing against Asuna, the chances that he's walked up into your spawn are pretty high. The spike hasn't moved in a drastic fashion away from C, so I wonder, you know, if you just maybe clear out a lobby, clear out a long, that might be enough to draw rotates from 100 Thieves. Maybe re-hit C later on in the round, but actually, as I say that, 3 players, 100 Thieves are moving to A. Wifo making a fake footstep over at short. And whatever they've done, it's been enough for 100 Thieves to be convinced that this is moving back in the opposite direction. Even a fake smoke coming out from Aaron into heaven might be all they need to walk into a lone Nitro on C and perhaps get a C site that's vastly weakened over the past few seconds.
That sucks.
Oh, and you could tell
he's staying.
Even
He's
Nitro
staying.
Was starting to step
Holy
away,
shit.
But my gosh, he was in a good spot to deal more. Only good
That's
for
crazy.
when BCJ trades it out. XSET's
One
be able to get
smoke
the spike
pulled
down,
Nitro
and now
away.
The remaining members of 100 Thieves make their way towards C.
That was a good fake.
Nobody covering the choke.
Can't believe it worked
The
that
rotate
well, though.
point around B, so they're going to be able to get through just fine. BCJ going aggressive. Good for
Nice
one,
shot.
good for a second.
Wow.
Gets 4 on the round, and Pure takes the last away as XSET play that round beautifully.
I mean, things start off with Nitro having an excellent defense over at the top of the C site, finds a free kill. BCJ just answers back with a Hunter's Fury, which somebody should check the stats. I don't think he's not gotten a kill with one yet today.
Yeah.
And he picks up 4 total, just feeling that confidence of it. But XSET, I mean, dude, I've been wrong so much today. Just about how teams are going to move into these maps specifically.
And now
just, like,
Ethan's
hitting
going to get a
shots,
1 dig. Nitro's going to get a 1
confidence
dig.
levels,
As
stuff
soon
like
as going to frenzy 1.
that. ECJ probably a little
And then the round will be over.
ticked off about the outcome of Split, considering that was their map to win, probably in their minds at least. Now up 4-1, feeling confident, feeling good against 100 Thieves, who have looked consistently great. Force finally into a thrifty round here.
And you even see the respect that XSET are willing to give 100 Thieves in this situation. Not full sending, not playing anything tight, just being very careful. And reasonably so, right? You don't know what's waiting on the other side. Plus Steel, color me shocked, Steel pushing his way forward, trying to take some of that space away. He does get spotted. He does get mowed down. Ethan is joined the fray along with Hiko, and they're going to get caught. They potentially are going to get caught with the tails between their legs as Ethan was trying to hightail it out. He gets punished. Hiko manages to get away.
Oh my god.
Oh, and deals some damage. My gosh.
He's
Hiko.
so good at
Oh
the
my
pistols.
gosh, Hiko, another one?
He got 2 with a ghost. Hello?
I think BCJ is yelling at We Did right now for that flame wall, but that's okay. Uh-oh. You know, they've got...
spots where Weedle is.
Yeah, Hiko's got Hunter's Fury out. Wifo bailing out this
Wifo.
XSET host plan, man.
Oh, Nick wins these.
I mean, they're not out of the woodworks yet. Because Twyfo's super weak, but they have a decent setup on where they are. They spotted a player, Nitro.
Oh.
Nitro, Aaron. How many times was XSET bailed out of that round?
Too many.
2, 3?
I mean, they had 3 players.
That
all
was
staring at
very close.
defenders
That was
spawn.
really,
When
really
the ball goes up,
close.
Both players need to reposition, specifically
Oh my
BCJ
God.
on point. Eco just comes around the corner and finds 2 free kills, basically.
With a ghost.
Yeah, and all of a sudden that round looked so scary, and Nitro, he had a lot of time.
Why don't
left there at
observers
the end,
switch
though,
to
I
the
believe,
person getting kills? Because they
about
switch
how
to the person that they think
close
is
that
gonna
was
get
to
the
Aaron,
kills.
just getting a face full of Sheriff.
So in that regard,
But a
Hiko should not
huge
have gotten
round
those
for
kills.
Thieves instead.
The guy
XSET
shooting
claiming
at
that
Hiko
hit.
should have killed him. You know
This
what I
might be
mean?
the biggest lead they've
So
had
the
all
observer
day.
is thinking about who's going to get the kill, but that doesn't always happen.
See, either team has had
They're
all
just thinking
day.
about
Needed.
what's the highest
Looking
chance,
to
really.
deal a bit more damage. He spots Hiko running for the fences. Clears out the space. Nitro using